Hello. I press the button, I do the thing. I'm very sleepy. I'm very tired. I've been hit by a sudden wave of sleepiness. I'm just very tired. I've had a very eventful few days since we last saw each other. We have Comrade in stream. Hello, welcome to stream. Nightmare Jack, welcome to stream. If tired, why stream? Because I can. Because I really want to play Genshin. I really want to play it and see what happens. But also, I might fall asleep. So who knows? We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try really hard not to fall asleep on stream. Try. Hopefully, enough interesting things will happen in Genshin that it'll keep my interest. You gonna sleep at table? Wouldn't be the first time. I've fallen asleep at my desk before. It's funny because when I fall asleep at my desk, I dream. I have dreams. But if I fall asleep in bed, I don't dream. It's the weirdest thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm yawning so much that, like, I'm crying. Like, not crying, but, like, I have tears in my eyes. You already said that? Oh, did I? My bad. Hi, Locon. Welcome to the stream. Hi, honey. Fuck, it's too early. It's like we just started. It hasn't even been 2 minutes yet. Oh my god. Anyway, that's funny. But I'm gonna try to. I have an energy drink here, which I'm gonna open. Crispy sound coming, ASMR coming through. Anywho, I have this energy drink here, and I've got some energy bars, a couple of energy bars. I'm gonna consume all of these and hope for the best. Almost said that earlier today, just barely made it to bed. Oh no. Yeah. I don't know, like, I started setting up stream and I started yawning so much. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Well, we'll see how long I can last. If I really feel like falling asleep, I'll end stream early. But... or if I just fall asleep on stream. I know people wanted that. Would be very on brand for me as the narcoleptic Oni to fall asleep on stream, I guess. Every day I yawn, I get tears in my eyes. Yeah, that's me right now. I've been yawning so much that I have tears in my eyes. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like crying, but not actually crying. So it's normal for me. Yeah. So those who didn't hear about, like, my Thanksgiving, basically, I celebrated Thanksgiving on Thursday. Was that yesterday? Yesterday. My god, it feels like forever ago. Yesterday, I cooked everything, the whole entire meal for my family, and it was a lot. It was like turkey, ham, 3 different casseroles, 3 different kinds of bread, 2 kinds of corn, carrots, mashed potatoes, stuffing, gravy, like all of it handmade. So I did all of that for my family this year, and everything turned out really nice. Everything turned out good, and everything was yummy, and got lots of compliments on how good my turkey was, and that made me happy. And then I got to give a surprise visit to the slimy boy because he was in town because his family lives in the same city as I do. So he was in town, and I was like, hey, you're not doing anything and we're, not intruding on your Thanksgiving. We can hang out for a little bit before my collab, which didn't end up happening, but that's fine. But yeah, we hung out for like a couple hours and I was like, yeah, it was super cool. That was super nice. Speaking of yawning, I just did now. Now I got tears. Wait, you never fallen asleep on stream? Boca does it so much I thought it was normal for streamers. I have surprisingly, despite having narcolepsy, have never fallen asleep on stream. I think I've had an episode start one time during stream and I had to end early. Like I was like, I have to end in the next like 5 to 7 minutes or I'm going to pass out here right now. So I've had to end stream very, very quickly only once because I was about to have an episode of narcolepsy. What Boca does. Saw the pic of Twitter. It looked like an amazing piece. Hard to believe you did all of that by yourself. Yeah, I did. I was very proud of myself. I got up at like 5 in the morning. Okay, I'd been awake since like 2:30 in the morning. I was like hanging out on my computer. But I got to the kitchen at like 5 and started cooking at 5 in the morning. And I did all of the food and it was all very yummy. Everything turned out great. And my family loved it and I felt very proud of myself. I used to be a chef, so I mean, it's not anything that's new to me. I really do enjoy cooking, so I was more than happy to do it. Hi, Deluxe Fafnir. Welcome to the stream. You did that when I was playing games. Oh. But yeah, so that was yesterday. I got to see my family, cook for them. I got to see Slimy. That was cool. And then I had to go because of a collab that didn't end up happening. So I was like, oh damn, we could have hung out more, but oh well. And then I slept like twice last night. I like took a nap at like 8. Got up at like 11:30. Or rather I slept until 11:30 and then like got up, ate some food, and went back to sleep. I had Thanksgiving part 2. You be cooking, I be cooking in game. Well, hard to believe what happens in time zones. Fair enough, yeah. And then today I spent just relaxing, having a good time. I may or may not have started a new account on my iPhone so that I could help out Slimy Boy. He's got a sponsorship with Genshin. That's super freaking cool. So, he's got that going on. And so it's only available for new players. So I like downloaded it and got a new account on my iPhone. I was like, I don't have it on my iPhone, so might as well. Hopefully it counted. I haven't asked him if it counted yet or not, but oh well. We'll see what happens. What else has happened? We did play Genshin this morning. Well, I say we, but like he played Genshin this morning and I was on his stream just kind of chilling. Just I guess giving him advice and stuff. Just being there for moral support, really. Oh yeah, and he revealed that one of his friends bought him Soma. So he's gonna play Soma. I'm really excited about that. I imagine he's probably going to arrange a time in which I can be on stream with him because he's kind of scared. He gets scared really easily. So it'll probably be a time in which I can be on his stream at the same time and be moral support because I don't get scared. Not as much as most people do. I get like jump scared and stuff. Like I flinch, obviously. Like that's just a natural reaction. But like I usually don't get creeped out. I think Slay the Princess has been creeping me out. Like that game makes me cry. I'm so freaked out. Other than that, like other games, I'm just like, yeah, it's whatever. Like I'm laughing. I'm having a good time. So, and if you want to see how scared Slimy gets playing scary games and how much I laugh about it, he on YouTube he played he posted a video of him playing Convenience Store from Chill's Art Games. It was so funny. Locon did a really great job of editing it. It was really nice. I loved it. To be honest, I act scared just so I don't need to go first in horror games. Oh, that's a tactic. That's definitely a tactic. I get... Okay, so, like, I've worked a haunted house before, and so I know the tactic of how to go through a haunted house and not get, like, jump scared. Is, like... I mean, and it naturally happens as well, not just me being, like, avoidant of getting jump scared. Everyone will always, like, if I'm in a group of people that go through a haunted house, like, as a person going through, not, like, as an actor, going through the haunted house, I always get pushed to the front, obviously, because everybody wants to hide behind me. Because I think it's funny when people get scared. And I think it's funny when, like, people are like, I don't actually like being scared, but I don't get scared. So that's the weird part, is, like, if I actually do get scared, I don't like it. I don't like being scared. But I don't get scared, so that it kind of counteracts it. So I'm laughing about it the entire time. So I just walk through, and I don't get the jump scare, because they will always jump scare the people in the middle, because those are the people that are really scared. They're the ones that are hiding. Because they're the ones that are trying to hide from everything. They don't want to be in the front because they don't want to be quote unquote jump scared, but they won't if they were in the front. And they don't want to be in the back because they don't want to get jump scared from the back. So they are always in the middle. And that's the sweet spot for the actors to get them. And then I think that's even more funny because they'll scare the middle of the group, and then either they're shoving me forward or they're scattering or something. And it's just really funny. Like, you guys, why do you do this? You're making it so easy for them to scare you. I almost convinced Slimy to go to a haunted house with me, like a legitimate haunted house, because I went to go visit him the day before Halloween, and I was like, if I had more time, I would have made him go, and he was like, I would have gone. I was like, you say that now until we get there, and then you're going to be really regretting it. I let the older peeps go first. If I go to a haunted house, I just want to laugh and slap them. Oh, don't slap them. They're just doing their job. Like, don't hurt them. They're like, I had when I worked in the haunted house, like it was right next to like a club, I think, like a dance club that had alcohol and stuff. So there was always drunk people acting stupid in the haunted house. And there was one guy that, like, because the girl, the scare was that she opens the painting and then screams and jump scares people, and that's like her thing. And so he saw her, she screamed at him, he laughed and then punched her in the face. And she was like, oh, how old was she? She was like 16. She wasn't even an adult. She was just a kid. And so, I mean, they caught him and they pressed charges and stuff. But I was just like, don't, why would you do that? Like, don't do that. Don't be that person. Don't slap them. But yeah, it is funny though. I think it's funny. I just laugh. I find him being scared to go in. Yeah, I think he would be scared to go in. I think he would get to the door and then be like, maybe not. He would regret it. Be like, what's wrong? Nothing's inside. Like, they're just people. Like, their job is to scare you. That's what they're doing. I saw a funny clown video and they slapped them. No, don't slap them. And the clown just said, bro, what? No, don't slap the actors. They're just there to make a paycheck like everybody else. They're just trying to do their job. Yeah. Like the sheer, like, what is it? Like collateral damage? Is that the word? to use. Like, the shit that they have to deal with sometimes. Only thing I'd be scared of is just dolls. That scares me. Okay, mood though. Like, I am terrified of dolls. So if it was like a bunch of porcelain dolls in like a room, I would actually get scared. I would get scared. I'd be like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't want to be in this room anymore. Especially if those dolls start moving. I'm out. I'm out of there. That actually freaks me out. But yeah, like if it was a person dressed as a doll, not so much. I know I don't get scared by like life size dolls, but it's like the little porcelain dolls. I do like I don't like them. I'm like, no thanks. I'd rather not. If it was a room filled with dolls, I will do everything in my power to either get out or break it. Oh my gosh. There was I worked at a what is it called? Like a theme park. And during Halloween they have like 6 haunted houses, like different themed haunted houses throughout the park. And one of them had like a room that was full of dolls. And my friends were like, you should go in and see what it looks like. And I'm like, but I don't want to. I don't want to go in there. I know the dolls are there. I don't want to go in there. They still made me do it in off hours where there was like nobody in the haunted house, like no actors, no people, nothing. They made me go in by myself. I was like, I hate it here. I hate you people. Like, why do you make me do this? Dolls are scary. They are. Like they made me go in by myself in the first room where all the dolls were. And I was like, man, I don't like this. And then they came in after me and they were like, they walked with me through the rest of the haunted house just to see what it looked like because I'd never seen that one, but I'd seen the other 5. So I was like, because I worked the costume shop, so I dealt with all the costumes for all of the actors and stuff like that. And it was funny. I was just like, I don't want to be in the room with the dolls. Why are you making me do this? That's so mean. I'm scared of basically nothing except dolls. I mean, I'm kind of the same way. I have a fear of dolls. I don't think I have any other fears other than that. Other than like kind of I guess a fear of needles, like syringes. But that's because of like a childhood trauma type thing. Like I had a bad time with needles when I was a kid and that's caused some pretty deep trauma. So now I'm just always afraid of being around syringes and stuff. But that seems like not really like a fear. That's just kind of like a thing. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But dolls, I'm just like, yeah, I'm afraid of dolls. I don't like them. They can just not exist. First time I met my dad's current girlfriend, their entire house was full of dolls. Like every counter and cabinet you could think of dolls from the past 80 years. Oh my goodness, my condolences. Oh no. Okay, so my and my fear doesn't come from like all dolls. It's just porcelain dolls. Because like my mom had she was a collector of Barbie dolls when I was growing up. So there was a room that was just filled with Barbie dolls, like from floor to ceiling, all bunch of Barbie dolls like in box, like wrapped up in cling wrap type of thing, like protected or whatever. So I was always accustomed to Barbie dolls, and so those are fine. But like porcelain dolls, for some reason, I'm just like, no, no. And some kokishi dolls too, or kokeshi dolls. I forget how you say it. Like the Japanese style dolls. Those also kind of freak me out a little bit. I'm scared of baby dolls or small dolls. Yeah. Was kind of creepy, but didn't bother me much. For me, it's spiders. Oh, I like spiders actually. Like I have to kill them sometimes, and then I feel bad because I'm just like they're just trying to exist. But I like spiders. I know a lot of people that are afraid of spiders, like Minnie's afraid of spiders type of thing. Like I know a lot of people are. So I understand that one. I don't fear spiders, just a bit grossed out. Oh, I see. Yeah. That's yeah. I'm not grossed out by spiders. Like if I knew it was like a docile spider, I would hold it. That'd be cool. Like if they were like, this spider will not bite you, I'll be like, cool, let me handle it. Like let me touch it. Let me poke it. Yeah. Yes, I'll do that. uh, what if a random spider? Yeah, random spiders. I'm like, I have to assess whether it's like either it's a dangerous spider or it's a really big spider. I'm like, you have to go. I try to like sweep them out or something so that they can just kind of like fuck off somewhere else. But sometimes like they don't want to move or they don't want to go or they're like they are like aggressive spiders. I'm just like, no, we're not having this. You'll need to die now. Like there was a spider in my garage recently. It was the size of my palm. It was really big. It wasn't a tarantula. It wasn't like a wolf spider either. It was just like a common like I guess big ass spider. You've been chosen spider. Yeah. You're sentenced to death. I am. Oh yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get Slimy to play Soma. Oh, maybe he'll play it tomorrow. I think he was saying he might stream it tomorrow, but he also might stream Genshin because he's got the sponsorship. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll convince him to do it Sunday morning. Maybe. If he even streams on Sunday. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Because usually we stream kind of at the same time during the weekdays. So that makes it a little difficult to do unless I move my schedule around so that I can be on his stream during the morning and then I stream at night or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Unless he thinks he's brave enough to do it on his own. But I feel like he's gonna, if that happens, if he's like, no, I can do it. Like, I'll do it on my own. He'll get to the first, like, little scare and he'll quit the game. That's what I foresee happening. He'll just quit the game. So I think I need to be there probably. Just to reassure him that it's fine. Not sure what it was, but can think back to like 4 times spiders came up in my childhood that could have been traumatic, so guess it's from one or all of those. Oh, fair enough, yeah. Like traumatic events, like I feel like are kind of different than just like irrational fears. Because there's like a reason behind it. Because an irrational fear suggests that there is no reason. You just are afraid for no reason. But to have like trauma means like you have a reason to be afraid. So it's not an irrational fear. It is a rational fear. So it's different. I don't know. Too lazy to do the Sumeru quest? Fair enough. The Sumeru quests were kind of boring actually. They're just not gonna do it. Fair enough. He needs his bodyguard to protect him, aka you. No trauma here. Yeah, I think he's gonna need me to be there. So that'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. Cause I played through Soma by myself. That was with my old model. I played through Soma by myself. But I also played on like easy mode because it was there for the story. But I still got scared of it. Like I still got like startled by the monsters, even though they couldn't really hurt me. It still freaked me out. I was like, oh no. I could picture him saying, oh hell no. Yeah, I could picture it right now. But yeah, I'll talk to him. He's at work right now, so I'll talk to him when he gets out of work and see what he wants to do about it. Tried doing research for that convenience store bid, and for some reason, most guys that play it alone noped out the moment stuff started getting spooky. So good on Slimy for seeing it through to the end. Yeah, he tried to quit at the very end, right before he goes to like pick up the last videotape. He was trying to quit. Like you can see him clicking the yes button, and it wouldn't let him. It wouldn't let him quit. I'm like, no, don't quit. Don't quit. You're almost done. And he's like trying to quit the game and it won't let him. And that was when I had to remind him that I was like, you know, it does not pause when you hit the escape button. Like, it's still going. But yeah. And then he played, even though I told him the order in which they go in, he still played them out of order. Because he played Convenience Store, which was the first one. And then he played Closing Shift, which is the third of the 3 games I bought him. And then he played Night Delivery, which is the second of the 3 games I bought him. Which is weird. But it's fine. They can just go out in order or whatever. I don't know. Figure it out. There's a popular horror game right now. You guys should try it sometimes. What is it called? I know we're playing Lethal Company on Wednesday. We're gonna play it Wednesday night. This would be fun. Yeah, Lethal Company. Yeah. We're gonna play Lethal Company. Slimy bought me the game and bought himself the game. He was like, I'll play with you. He seems so confident about it too. We're gonna see how that works out. You see how well that works out once he's in the game. How much was it? I think it was like $10 maybe. Lethal Company. Yeah, it's like $10. It's $9.99. I'm gonna try to convince my friend to get it. Yeah. You should. It's a really fun game. It does look like a good game for collabs. Yeah. So we have, let's see, I think it's gonna be me, Slimy, Minnie, and somebody new to our community called Cass with an S, I think. Cass is not Pog or something like that. I forget how to say their name. But it was one of Minnie's friends. I know of them. I've heard of them a lot. So I know they're good bean, but I've never collabed with them before, so we're gonna see how that works out. $9.99 is $40 for me. Oh shit, that's right. Fucking conversion rates. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's a pretty good game though. It's got some funny haha moments that I've seen. Conversion sucks. It does. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so back to the topic at hand. Now I'm feeling a little more awake. I haven't even drinking my energy drink, but now that I'm talking, like I think I'm feeling a little more awake for right now, for the moment, for the very moment. I can afford it, but that's fair. Yeah, my friend is a cheap boy. Oh no. We're gonna play some Genshin today. We're gonna try to finish the Archon quest for Fontaine. I think it's the finale of Fontaine, like the finale of Fontaine's quests, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I haven't looked it up. All I know is that we left off in Farina's consciousness, and that we were trying to figure out who the fuck Focalor was. We were like, who in the heck? What in the heck? Whomst? Who are you? Preview. Oh, thank you for the follow, Chief Steppa. I can find my recently closed tabs. Did I close it? No. Where is Windows? No. Where's my sworn it was on here. I guess I'll look it up. It was, what was it? Masque of the Guilty, I think? Masquerade of the Guilty. Because I was looking up, like, what, to make sure, like, what I was doing. Because there's 6 parts. We did the first 3 parts in 2 hours, and then we did the 4th part alone in 2 hours. And then we have 5 and 6 to go. So, and I know in 5 we have to defeat the whale. We have to fight the whale. I know that much. So that's going to be fine. I don't know what the element of the whale is. I think it's probably going to be water. So I might be able to have a good time with it. Like, not a bad time with it. Because it's not going to be like in Inazuma where the boss is Electro and I'm an Electro main. And I'm like, I do no damage. Benny, help me. So, hi, Chief Stepke. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's go on over to the other screen so that we can get Genshin going. And hopefully I don't fall asleep. Hopefully it's entertaining enough that it will keep me awake. We'll see what happens. Because I'm still sleepy, but it's not as bad as it was when I started stream. I'm not yawning anymore. That's a good sign. All right, let's go. All right. Let me get Genshin loaded. Where is Genshin? Where are you? Genshin, where are you? There you are. Then we open. Yes, I would like to play. Boom. Masquerade of the Guilty. Let's go. Yeah, she's a guilty MFer. She's guilty as hell. Okay, my damage with Bennett. I do, I think, 25k as the AR-46. Oh, I see. I don't even know how much damage my Benny does. Oh, are you loud right now? What are you at? I feel like you're loud. No, you're at 25. That's not too bad. If it's too loud, I'll turn it down. Oh, it would help if I opened it on the OBS. There we go. With Bennett as a support. Oh, I see. I see. I mean, I ran Bennett for the longest time as like my support, my DPS support and healer. I was like, I don't need a healer. I just need Bennett. And then I messed up by C6ing Bennett, which is a trap. Don't C6 Bennett ever. Don't do it. It's a lie. It's a lie you tell yourself that he's better at C6, but he's not. Because he makes everything turn to fire. So unless you need the fire, it can bring down your damage, though. It's good, but just infusion. No, because bad for Ayaka. It's bad for a lot of characters, though. Because, like, and Eula. And catching, too. Because I run catching. And, like, I have her built for Electro power. But she does, like, pretty good damage as Electro. But when I hit his ult on C6, it turns everything to fire and she does way less damage. Like, way less. I noticed. And I was like, oh man. It's like the same issue with Chung Yun and catching. Because Chung Yun does the ice field. And it counteracts, or it overrides catching's Electro, which makes her do less damage. I got C0 Bennett. Fair enough. Yeah, I just tell people don't. A lot of people agree, like, don't C6 Bennett because it's not worth it. Only in very, like...
Going out into the world and investigating.
Shut up, Albedo. Only in very, very certain situations would C6 Bennett even be beneficial. But yeah, I love how it's like, you know you can ascend, right? I'm like, yes, I know. I've been like an adventure 50 for forever. I would probably be like 57 or 58 by now. Oh well. I may actually do it for the...
I miss this feeling.
This stuff. Okay, so who am I running right now? I'm running Catching, Yelan, Albedo, and Jean, which all of them are all at like half health. So let me do this.
Wind, hear me.
Get everybody up to max. And then we'll just build her ult again later. It'll be fine. I mean, I would love to go in with her ult ready, but we'll see what happens. How long did it take you to beat AR-45 Ascension Quest? I don't think it was very long. I didn't have any trouble with any of my Ascension quests. Okay. I don't think I can skip this. Oh. Okay.
Sorry.
I can't skip it.
That shocked expression on your face is just too amusing.
I love her voice,
I couldn't
though.
help myself.
No problem. I don't think I had a problem. That's not possible. With the AR-45 Ascension Quest, I don't remember having a problem with it. Wait, what was it? AR-45 Ascension Quest. But I had all of my characters maxed at each of my Ascension quests. So, like, I had my party maxed out as much as it possibly could be. That may also be why I didn't have much trouble. Midsummer Court. Send to clear the ruins. Yeah, because the enemies are level 80. Defeat all opponents within 120 seconds. 9 enemies in 2 waves. I see. It's timed. I still don't remember having any trouble with it, though. Like, the only thing I had trouble with was trying to fight Raiden Shogun. Like, that's the only thing I've ever had problem with, because she's, like, immune to Electro, because she's the Electro God. And I was trying to fight her with Catching. So I had to, like, fight her with Bennett, and I fought her for, like, 30, 40 minutes with just Bennett. But I won. It just took me a while. It's painful for most players? I don't remember having any trouble with it. I should just be pro like that when it comes to waifus and husbandos. I'm so happy you got Yoimiya as a second main DPS. Oh, that I got, yeah, that you got Yoimiya. Yeah. I think my secondary team is Diluc team, but I'm not very good at Diluc, so he dies pretty easily, even though I built him up. He will die because I'm not good at running him at all. I understand how to fight as him. It's too much to process for me sometimes, so I'm just like, eh. But I want to run an all-item team. I just need to build it. I just haven't had the time to do it. So helpful. Fair enough.
You are not Farina. Who are you?
You're not Farina. It's Focalor.
Ah, the sweet sound of bewilderment. Marvelous. A sure sign that my attempt to deceive everyone was a resounding success. But to answer your question, I am Focalor. You know, the god.
Mm-hmm.
Focalor. Why did you deceive us?
Next banner is both my 5 stars. Oh my god.
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of
Excuse me.
course. Goodness, no. But I had to fool everyone else, too, if I was to stand any chance of deceiving.
Oh, I think I wanted Raiden for one reason or another. I can't remember. I think I wanted to replace Catching with Raiden until Al-Haitam became a thing, and then I was like, oh, Al-Haitam, hello?
The heavenly principles.
Deceiving the heavenly principles.
It's all because of that pernicious prophecy. Dreadful, wasn't it? Everyone doomed to dissolve. Fontaine condemned to be flooded. One was not amused. In fact, one was positively bemused when that problem was thrust upon me by my dearest predecessor. That's the former Hydro Archon Egeria for the uninitiated. It hardly gets more disastrous than a preordained national catastrophe, now does it? She knew full well that the prophecy would surely come to pass. And as one of the seven, she also knew full well that one defies the heavenly principles at one's peril. So yes, as you have no doubt surmised, it was a rather impossible situation that I found myself in. I spent a terribly long time mulling it over, alone on the ocean floor. And I was almost growing barnacles by the time I finally realized there was only one possible solution to this confounding conundrum. I had to outwit the heavenly principles, allow the prophecy to be fulfilled, ostensibly at least, while saving everyone at the same time. I'm a genius, I know. I can only assume that's why Egeria chose me as her successor. Although, looking back now, it was hardly the inheritance one dreams of. Between the task of saving the nation, the quotidian duties of the Hydro Archon, and not to mention the original sin of creating a new race of humans, I dare say she left me quite a colossal mess to clean up. But one can only play the hand one is dealt. I did not choose this, any more than I chose to be one of her Oceanid familiars.
So you were also once one of the Oceanids, transformed into a human by Egeria's hand.
Yes, I was. I always dreamed of becoming human. And I still do, even now. In my eyes, to be human is to be part of the greatest opera ever known.
I wish you the best of luck ascending her while using catching. Fair enough. It needs to fight the thunder manifestation. Oh no.
After becoming a god, I separated my divinity from my body and spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as naive and bewildered as my past self on her first day as a human being. The me you see before you now is that divinity, and the human counterpart I left behind, I named Farina. She could feel joy, sorrow, and everything in between. She could be as vain and conceited, or as meek and vulnerable as she wished. Her strengths were of a kind only a human could possess, as were her shortcomings. But in my eyes, Farina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly human in every way, the person I always wanted to be. Anyway, so then I cursed her. All part of the plan, of course. The plan to deceive the heavenly principles. Do you still remember the final scene of the prophecy? The Hydra Archon alone, weeping on her throne. In order that the prophecy might appear fulfilled, I invited Farina to be an actress, to play the part of the Hydro Archon in the prophecy. Under the curse I placed on her, so long as I, Focalor's divinity, continued to exist, she could not die. But nor was she free to live her life in the pursuit of happiness. Instead, she was forced to take the stage in the opera house, to embrace the role of leading lady, to forever play the part of the god from the prophecy, all to create a deceitful appearance of that prophecy coming to pass.
Yeah.
I suppose now you probably understand why your court is called the Opera Epiclese.
But Farina is only human, isn't she? Even though she has had a long life, her mind is no stronger than that of any other ordinary human being. I cannot begin to fathom what she has had to endure. It must have been torture for her.
It has indeed. And although she is, in a sense, me in human form, I most definitely owe her an apology for it. It's been 500 years. And all along, she's been playing her part in the most unimaginably long, unbearably lonely, and agonizingly painful opera of all time.
Okay, we have that explanation. Excuse me, oh my gosh. Came into contact with Marina's tears. If I remember correctly, tears often contain a being's strongest emotions. Okay. With sufficiently strong hydrosensitivity, I can form an emotional connection, just like I did with the Oceanid at the Fountain of Lucine. Wait, could this be Farina's inner world? Farina, what is she doing on stage? Wait a moment. It probably isn't Farina. It's likely a reflection of her inner self. If I can directly speak to that self, I might be able to easily get what I wanted to know. I came here for answers. Either way, this opportunity is not to be missed. Let me try talking to her. Alright. So this is where we left off. Was here. We needed to go. How do we get on stage? Do we just jump? No, we do not jump. How do we get on stage? Stairs. Alright. Farina. Let's go. Boom.
Oh, who permitted you to come onto the stage? Now, I understand your admiration for my august self, but I must ask you to keep to the rules.
Come on, it's me.
All right. It is not my intent to reprimand you. There is no need to state your name. Just be off with you. Do not distract me from my performance.
But
Oh, do not jest. Can you not feel it?
the state's like, go off, please, just for a second. What is happening? What is with the actual, like, text there? Like, don't look at me, don't look at me.
I am Focalor. The eyes
can
of
become
countless
myself again.
Fontanians are upon me. I must, at all times, display the utmost elegance and nobility.
Aw, there's no getting through to her. Even in her heart of hearts, she's still playing the role of the Hydra Archon. What sort of resolve must she have to even her inner self and subconscious would have such an impenetrable defense? I have to find a way. Okay. I think she wants us to turn off the spotlights. Yeah, let's turn off the spotlights. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Dear audience, the performance is experiencing a technical difficulty, but worry not. The guards shall resolve it soon enough.
Ow, fuck. Bitch.
Game set. From Silva.
Nowhere to hide.
Cry without an echo is what it said. Very interesting. Close this.
What gives? The audience is still watching me, you know. Guards? Wait, where are the guards? Guards!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Incoming. Hey!
Alright, last one. So much damage.
Come to be.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. It would help if I hit the right buttons. That's all the spotlights turned off in Farina's heart. They must have symbolized the eyes of the people on her. Speaking of which, I think I just received some sort of signal. Was that her true voice? A ticket. When did that end up here? Got a ticket. We have a seat. Either way, looks like the show is about to begin. In that case, show me how you truly feel, Farina. Okay. Scene 1. Before a mirror, Farina. Oh. I'm Farina. Look at her, she's so cute. Look at her face. Oh, she's wearing the black outfit. Because she normally wears the white one. Where's the white in the center? This one's the black one. Oh, I can't run. Shoebox. Alright. We walked to the mirror. Okay.
Farina. Farina.
Huh? Who's that? Who's calling me? Where are you?
Be not nervous. Be not afraid. I am before you.
Wait a moment. You're mirror me? How can this be?
Mirror you, huh? You know what? That's not bad. Let's go with that.
Mirror me. What do you wish to say?
The prophecy. Have you heard of it?
What prophecy? Wait. I know. I think. I don't know why, but it's in my head somehow. The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Oh, very good. You know it well.
What's going on? I can't seem to remember anything clearly. The only thing I know for sure is this prophecy. Will it really come to pass?
Yes, it will. And that is why I've come to you. Disaster will come to Fontaine sooner or later. Things will develop just as the prophecy declared. There is no escaping it.
But doesn't that mean everyone will die? I'm a Fontainian just like them. Will I dissolve too?
Oh, don't worry. Magical meetings exist in this world precisely to give people a chance to turn things around. It is the reason why you met me today. I will tell you how to save everyone, but you may have to suffer somewhat.
Oh, so there's still hope after all. Goodness, you frightened me. You spoke so much and with so much certainty. As for the suffering, well, I will admit that the first thing that came to mind was, why do I have to be the one to suffer? But if the prophecy will come true, I'll also die anyway, right? So if I've already met you as my magical meeting in this world, if there were scales, with all the people of Fontaine on one side and my pain on the other, is it not obvious where the scales should tilt?
You truly are the perfect human, my ideal. I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you.
Huh?
Don't worry, it's nothing. Listen well. Fontaine has just lost its Hydro Archon. I need you to play a role, that of the new Archon.
Play as a god?
That's right. You must begin a never-ending masquerade. You must never let anyone suspect your identity. If you can keep it up, then I shall have my way of defying this prophecy. But should your identity be revealed, then all hope will be lost.
But how will I do this? A human assuming the role of a god without being exposed.
Don't worry. What you must do is not to turn yourself into a real god. You simply need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be. Being a human yourself, I'm sure you already know what such an entity would be like. Remember, your true challenge will not be pursuing divinity, but contending against humanity.
I'm still not sure I understand, but I'll try. I'll try to do this. So, how long am I going to have to play this role?
To accomplish this mission, you will have to stay on the stage for many, many years. You will endure and not grow old until your task ends. But I promise you, all will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial, and everyone will be saved.
A trial, huh? How exciting. I'll be looking forward to it.
Let's see here. Oh, we're in the white outfit now. Wow, white outfit. So I guess the black outfit is her old self, like her, well, I was gonna say her human self. She's always been human the entire time. Hi, Sugar Friend Boy. Welcome to the stream. Are you a girl? I am an experience. Alright, we're going to the stage. Oh no, I need to go this way. Let's go.
The Maison Cardinalise has announced my accession, but this is my first time facing the people.
I think you're a girl. I think. I am not sure. Don't worry about it. Even I don't understand. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about if I'm a girl or not. It super doesn't even matter. We're learning about Farina.
What should I say to most appear like a god? To be honest, I still don't know. Perhaps I should first try to act natural.
It does. I like women more. Okay. I mean, that's you, though. Summon courage.
Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the Opera Epiclese. I'm sure you've all heard about how I have taken on the role of Hydro Archon. Indeed, I am Verena de Fontaine, your new Archon.
Appear earnest.
In truth, I know little about becoming a nation's new god, but it will be my honor to guide you all.
No, I
As
put
the
my
god
Asha is a
Ocelor,
girl.
the god of justice, I shall do all within my power to lead you into an age of fairness and justice.
Well, first, my name is not Ashra, it's Ashrol, with an L. And second of all, I'm non-binary, so I'm neither girl nor boy. If that helps, whatever concept of gender that you want to force upon me. Anyway, back to Genshin.
Once again, thank you all for coming. If you should have any questions or suggestions, please send them to the Maison Cardinalise. The future of Fontaine will require us to work together, after all. This should do it. I thought I might stammer, but thankfully, I was able to convey my thoughts just fine. Okay, and next.
That's the new Hydro Archon. Is this some kind of joke by the Maison? I would have thought that a being that surpasses humanity would be a bit more assertive.
Assertive. Oh my goodness.
Hey, did you hear that? She even told us to send her suggestions there at the end.
Why is that? Oh, a god that wants to listen to people?
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful? She's being so modest. What's the difference between her and an ordinary person, then?
If you ask me, perhaps the succession didn't actually happen. She might just be a Maison-backed puppet.
Maison back puppet. Oh.
Wait, what's going on? Why is everyone suspecting me of being a fake? Oh, this is bad. If I get exposed here, there'll be no saving the people from the prophecy. Right. Mirmi said that I just need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be.
Oh yeah, she's being too kind, so that's why she's gonna be like, oh ho ho, I am ultimate god, ha ha ha. Thank you for the follow, Sugar Femboy.
Calm down, Farina. Think. What do the people want? How would they imagine a god to speak and act?
They want you. I'm grinding Genshin. Nice, yeah.
With a strong sense of presence. One who can dispel all doubt. That is the character I'm fated to play.
Okay. So here she goes. She's gonna be the Farina that we all know and love. The princess type.
Oh, very good, my people. Only ones such as you are deserving of my rule. Now, I was wondering if some weak puppet were to one day come onto the stage and claim ownership of this opera house, would the children of Fontaine follow them? Well, it seems that you would all see right through them. Having passed my test, you are qualified to witness wondrous trials alongside my august self, here in this opera house.
Yeah.
You may consider my previous act a door gift of sorts. I thought it was a debut that suited the atmosphere. Now then, let us be reintroduced.
Ah, so that was just a performance. How could I have forgotten that we were inside an opera house?
Okay, they need someone to come here. There's a girl here playing as a judge. Call them now.
Her personality. It's quite shocking, to be honest, but I suppose it's a better look than before.
Such a fascinating and bold deity. How wonderful! Our future may yet be bright after all.
It seems I've turned them around. Best follow this flow and restart my accession speech.
Oh, summon courage resolutely with conviction. Let's do resolutely with conviction.
My dear people, whether you acknowledge me or not, whether you trust me or nay, I say to you, keep faith in your ardor for justice. We have heard it said that this nation's sins can no longer be washed away. Well, I say that justice is most fragrant when it blooms amid sin.
Turn up the drama.
The scales of justice should not weigh heavy in the hands of its God. On one side, it must carry fairness and justice. And on the other, praise and applause. May law be the prayer on our lips. May judgment be our worship. Let us light the fires and drink to the future of Fontaine.
We end the speech empathetically. Empathetically.
There is no trouble in this world that justice cannot solve. All that is needed is for you, my people, to believe in it, heart and soul. So long as I, the Archon Focalor, stand within the Opera Epiclese, so long as I stand before the Oratrice, I shall even judge the gods of this world!
Interesting. Oh yeah! Very interesting. Alright, welcome to the stream. Ooh, what do we got? We are in white. Okay. Oh, we can run.
Lady Farina, here are today's case reports, as well as a summary of the follow-up for your perusal.
Come now, was I not just at the Opera House in person? Leave these kinds of things to Neuvillette. Besides, none of these trials were the one that I'm looking forward to the most.
If I may be so impertinent, what kind of trial are you truly looking forward to?
A magnificent, dramatic, and wondrous trial. A trial to end all things. How could you hope to understand?
That's true. I fear I lack the ability to grasp your divine thought, Lady Archon.
No need for fright, and do not take what I said before too seriously. Go now. to your duties. The trial I await. It will come one day.
Okay, so we have that. Go this way. Alright. Hope you had a good turkey day. I did.
Verena, I don't know what to say. Thank you for agreeing to see me.
No need to thank me. Or rather, thank your own sense of perseverance instead. Long have you stood in line to meet me, have you not? Oh, I'm afraid that's just an inevitable consequence of my divine charm. All right, Deoteria, is it? How is your son's illness?
You remembered me, and you knew of my family too. He is doing much better now. In fact, he is far more of an ardent believer than I. He was the one who forced me to seek an audience with you, and to bring your words back to him.
Oh, good. Very good. If this should happen again in the future, please do not hesitate to come and tell me. Going down to citizens' homes every so often, while not usual practice, should serve as a fine change of pace.
Oh, you're such a gentle and wise God. Thank you once again, on behalf of my son.
So she really took it to heart to become this, the god. I think we're still in the white outfit. Okay.
Lady Farina, here are the latest hydrological reports. As for the specific parameters you asked to take note of, I'm afraid things still don't look good.
I see. It's as I thought then. As your god, I did already expect this, but I wanted to see how far your human wisdom would allow you to analyze it. All manner of signs indicate that the prophecy will still come to pass. Forget it. That's not something you need to worry about right now.
Well, as I understand it, the Fontaine Research Institute is also trying to find a way to counter the rising water levels.
Really? Have they found anything?
I'm afraid that they haven't found any effective solution thus far.
Oh, is that so? Well, no wonder. This issue has reached the realm of the gods, after all. Still, their spirit is praiseworthy. The day is finally over. I haven't had a moment to breathe this whole time. But it's good to see that everything's getting on track. There are no longer any voices of suspicion. Maybe this is fine. I just need to keep going, and everyone will be saved. Alright, Farina, don't think too hard about this. You need rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
And we'll learn soon. Hey Jack, thank you for dropping by and hanging out. I really appreciate it. For Opera House Farina.
Lady Farina, here are the new trial reports for the latest cases, as well as a summary of the follow-up.
There'll be no need for that. I've seen them already. There's no need to go back over scenes I've witnessed in person before.
Lady Farina, I've waited so long for this chance to see you in this manner.
No, she's in the black outfit.
Indeed, my dear, loyal citizen. This joyous moment is an honor for us both.
Lady Farina, we're detecting significant hydrological anomalies near Poisson.
Understood. Keep monitoring. Keep me informed should anything come up at the Institute. I don't think I let anything slip today. I must show the people that there is nothing to worry about. I just don't know when these days will end. I feel utterly exhausted. Best to rest early today, too.
Team 5, Opera Sabrina. Alright. Oh. 182,375.
It's like a dream being able to speak with you up close like this. I've heard that the first member of our family who was honored to receive an audience with you was Madame Deoteria, almost 20 generations ago.
And what a fine family yours is indeed. It brings me great joy to meet such a faithful believer, a descendant of a line most ardent.
Surely you exaggerate, Lady Farina. My lady?
What is it, good citizen?
Oh, are you crying?
Oh, really now? I didn't even notice. This must be the overflow of hydro from my person. Well, can't quite help being the god whose dominion is the waters, can I?
No wonder. No wonder. A manifestation of your power, then. Oh, Archon, I am honored to have witnessed it. Honored indeed.
So interminable. So lonely. Just how much longer? Hundreds of years must have passed by now. Perhaps the show must go on for hundreds more. I never imagined that it would hurt so much. Have I reached my limit? No. Perhaps I reached it long ago. Today I didn't even notice my own tears. I want to tell someone, anyone, about this. But would that not destroy all I've done so far? I've conducted so many investigations across the centuries, but there's not even a sliver of hope that we might break the prophecy. All I can do is keep heart. I must maintain this act. It is the only way to save Fontaine. Please, mirror me. You have to succeed.
Oh, jeez. Oh, this is the next day. Rena and... oh.
Farina, you don't have to shoulder this burden alone.
Oh. It's us.
Although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone, your people are more than willing to share your burden with you.
Hi, Udakatus. Welcome to the stream. That's my voice. Is this scene from when we were within that giant magic box? This is great. I don't think that this scene would replay in her inner world. Surely I'll find out what she wanted to tell me this time.
Share my burden. That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone.
But even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, you can still choose to confide in someone. Just share it with me. I'm what you call a witness.
A witness? Yes, I've heard that you came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes. In other words, you never belonged here. And if Tevat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator, aren't you? If that's the case... She's right. I could confide in her, couldn't I? But if things don't play out as expected, the people of Fontaine will be the ones to pay the price. No, Farina, you shouldn't be selfish. But what if it's really alright? Farina, you've worked so hard for so long. Surely it would be okay to put yourself first for once. Just this once. Is it such an outrageous thing to do anyway? To find someone in whom you can confide your frustrations and sorrows? Surely it could not hurt.
Ash Aniki. Hello, Bakev Mono. Welcome to the stream.
If you let this opportunity slip through your fingers, it might never come by again. Think about it long and hard.
She was about to tell us.
No, I have nothing to say. I am Farina, the Archon of Fontaine. Everything will surely get better.
She wasn't going to tell us anyway.
All you need to do, dear spectator, is to witness my performance until the curtains fall.
She wasn't going to tell us.
Fine.
Oh, we're mad about it too. Want to drop by and say hi, but sadly have to go. Have a good one. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for dropping by even for a little bit. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful rest of your day.
So even Farina doesn't know the truth? You've never once let her in on the full plan?
Oh, wait. There was more to the plan?
Yes, it had to be done. To deceive the heavenly principles, you must first deceive yourself.
Okay, so what is the full plan?
She did very well. If she had let her resolve falter even once in these 5 centuries, Fontaine would have been doomed to the most tragic fate. It seems that trusting humanity was the right decision after all.
I believe that I understand how your deception works, but that is only half the truth, is it not? How would you build on this foundation to save the people of Fontaine? That is the most important thing.
Ah, good. Of course, the Iudex of Fontaine has pinpointed the crux of the issue. I'm sure you've long sensed that the Oratrice is no simple machine, yes?
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness, and Lenny did mention that he heard a human voice within the core chamber. It now seems that that person was you, hidden within the machine all along. Am I right?
And then I became one with the Oratrice, taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes, it would seem so, wouldn't it?
Knew it. I knew the gnosis was in the Oratrice. I knew that part. Knew it.
Alas, your understanding of this device still lacks sufficient depth. In truth, it is no enactor of justice. It is, in fact, a device created to kill the god of justice.
Okay, I see.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, you have it. And to be more precise, not only will the Oratrice take down the god of justice, it will also take down the divine throne upon which she has been placed. I mean, did you think I would be the sort to enjoy peaceful repose while Farina suffered? My work over these last 500 years has been to constantly accumulate indemnitium within the Oratrice.
Okay.
But really, some have already discovered that only a small fraction of the energy generated by the device was ever used to provide power to Fontaine. The vast majority had to be, accumulated to enact this death sentence.
It was all a part of your plan, then? Both the trial and the sentence?
So the sentence was for her, not for Farina.
Indeed. This power, accrued over 5 centuries, could have sustained Fontainians for millennia had it only been used for that purpose. Almost all of it has now been stored within the Oratrice. But only power of this magnitude could hope to destroy the Hydro Archon's divine throne, shaking the rules established by Celestia and breaking through the institution that is the Seven.
So the Oratrice's call for death was for neither Farina nor Focalor, but for the Hydro Archon.
I see. Okay, not for Focalor.
The destruction of that divine throne. If I do not misunderstand your intent, you must be...
returning what's rightfully yours to you, of course. In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon to the Hydro Dragon of this planet.
Okay.
But...
Oh, what? Getting sad again, are we? The authority of the ancient dragons shall soon be yours once more, O Hydro Dragon Sovereign. And this is the face you make.
all you've done throughout the years is just so you can sacrifice yourself at the very end.
I've never quite seen it that way, you know. Even now, I'm quite pleased at how well my deception worked. Hydro Dragon, don't cry. I must say, had it been within my rights, I would have loved to judge the heavenly principles themselves. Were they not guilty of essentially the same crime? Egeria stole the power of the primordial sea, and the heavenly principles stole the power you ancient dragons possessed. I, for my part, am the god of justice. And is it not just that your original powers should be returned to you? Speaking of justice, I have always believed that justice lies in the process of pursuing human existence itself. So, if the theft of the primordial sea's might was Fontaine's original sin, then, leaving matters of procedural right and wrong aside, the descent of the Fontainians as humans and their right to exist in this world would be Fontaine's original justice. In other words, existence was Egeria's justice, and to me, justice is the continuation of that existence, defying the prophecy and ensuring that Fontaine's people shall live on. That should be the justice enthroned over all others. At this point, we, whether it be myself or all other Fontainians, have shouldered the burden of this sin for far too long. Iudex Neuvillette, the highest judge in our land, when you regain your full power as an elemental sovereign, what verdict shall you pass upon us?
So when I was invited to the court of Fontaine to serve as Iudex, I see now that that was your idea too. At last, I now understand the true purpose behind this position. In the beginning, I was uninterested in human existence. But these 5 centuries of living alongside them have gradually brought about mutual understanding between us. And I have even attempted to feel as they feel. You are a devious one, Focalors. Things being as they are, surely you know that I could never declare them to be guilty.
Yeah. Well, here we go. She gonna die.
The hour of my execution is almost here. For the sinner, the curtain call has come. I know I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid. Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans have in common. Farewell, Neuvillette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
She's dancing. Oh shit.
I, Iudex Neuvillette, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
No. Sabrina just gets to be a normal human now. Does she continue to be the Arch? Well, I guess. Well, yeah, she can't be the Archon anymore, but will she still like play a part for it? They're just like, nope, the Archon's dead. That's it. Everyone go home.
What just happened? Has the death sentence been carried out?
Yes.
Was that bright light some sort of misdirection? I have a feeling that something huge just happened.
But since we're all still alive and haven't been dissolved, I assume whatever happened was good for us.
It's time to end this. We must mete out punishment to that beast.
Didn't you say just a
I have gained the strength sufficient to deal with it. Through certain means, I now have the ability to separate the power of the Primordial Sea from that creature. We should seize the opportunity to pursue our quarry.
You obtained the power just now?
Traveler, now that the oratories can no longer function, I require an executor to help me mete out justice.
You mean me?
The root of the calamities befalling Fontaine, the beast that enacts the prophecy. Its name is the all-devouring Narwhal.
Narwhal, okay.
Come with me, traveler. The hour of execution has come.
Okay. Oh my gosh. We're only halfway through Section 5 and it's almost 2 hours. Why is it so long? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
It's huge!
Oh my god.
To separate the power of the primordial sea.
How do I fight a fucking whale?
I cannot reach the power source. Unless we can find a way to attack it from within. I shall share a part of the ancient blood. We shall look for a opening together.
Oh my god. Alright.
Burst forth!
Okay. Let me try. Do something about it.
Feel its sorrow turning into hostility.
Oh no, I'm running Yalon. This is a bad idea. Oh shit. I'm not exactly sure how to fight this thing. Destroy the Eye of the Maelstrom to effectively attract all the devouring. Okay.
The all-devouring narwhal cannot resist its instinct to devour.
Okay.
Continue to trigger its hostility. Chance will present itself.
I can't use Yalon because it's a water-based thing, I'm going to assume. Okay. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay. Okay, cool. All this music though. Holy shit. Ooh, chippa. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on.
Gotcha.
No, shit.
I have granted you my protection.
Use the power of to destroy and interrupt it. Okay.
Use my power to suppress its root from within.
I don't know what I'm actually doing, but I'm gonna keep trying. I need you in the circle. That'd be great.
Quietly now.
Okay, no.
Burst forth! Moment of birth!
I don't even know if I'm even really doing any. Shit. Oh my god.
Stronger than I thought. With sword
Oh my god.
shadow. Don't blink.
Okay.
I swear by my sword.
Okay. I am hitting the wrong buttons. Oh well. I'm attempting. Enjoyed the music. I love the music, actually. The music's so good. It's actually kind of distracting, but it's fine. Come on. Some damage.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
Oh man, I missed. Okay. Come on. Okay, break it, break it, break it.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Incoming.
Alright, come on.
Let's cut to the chase. Speed of light. Hey!
Okay, I've gotten... Okay. Alright. I got down the thing. I know that can't be it, though. That can't be it. Ooh, him and his cane. Let's go. Come on, we're gonna have phase 2. Who the fuck? What the fuck? She just threw child? She just fucking heated child!
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. Should have been my job, but... Oh well.
This was my favorite so far in Genshin. I love this boss fight. I love this so much. The fact that she just fucking yeeted child back into the void. Like he was just like... Oh my god, that's funny. That's so funny. I don't even know who this is. Who are you?
It was just supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my disciple and my master's pet would start brawling in the meantime.
My disciple and my master's pet. Who are you?
Actually, I had a feeling that it would happen at some point, but they bumped into one another earlier than I thought. What a blunder. I suppose I'll have to swing my sword 3 million times as penance.
Your master's pet or disciple? Master's pet. I'm going to assume that's Nouvellette, and that Postalor is her master? Disciple is probably... child? I don't know. That was a good twist, exactly. I love the poor child, yeah. I'll do this one.
That power. Who are you exactly?
Who are you?
Hyman has an idea. From what she said earlier, she must be Child's master. Skirk, right?
Oh, Child's master. Okay.
It's just that he has the impression that she was the less talkative person.
Okay. Was Skirk the one that threw him into the void in the first place? Is that why she threw him into the void again? For his soul to be consumed by the mirage or whatever? I think was what it is. Or am I thinking like fucking Heaven's Feel or some shit? I can't remember.
I simply did not have anything to say to the weak. But you, on the other hand, managed to defeat the all-devouring narwhal without using power from beyond this world. So you may speak to me as equals.
What would take the all-devouring narwhal as a pet? What sort of person? Yeah.
I have to agree. It's a strange use of a planet's primordial waters just to raise an all-devouring narwhal.
Skirk looks amazing. Yeah, I love her color scheme. Like, geez, she looks so pretty. I don't know, but whoever it is, she's beautiful. Exactly. I'm like, hello?
That kind of power is wasted on it. It's not cooperative. It eats too much. And I have more important things to do with my time than pet sitting. The only thing that creature has going for it is its looks. All in all, it fails as a pet.
Okay, but for who?
Miss Skirk? I think you might have missed the point.
The point being?
Well, being that this pet almost destroyed an entire nation. So what sort of person is your master? Well, Child's master's master. Wait, is that right?
Oh, right. So you don't know him. Sorry, I assumed you did.
Who?
His name is Sertologi.
Sertologi. I've never heard this person before. Kinda looks like you. He's your twin. Yeah, look at us. We could be like, siblings. She's got red eyes, the white hair. She's like blue instead of red. Ooh. She's my long lost. I mean, you guys have seen the picture of my of Oni Mama. She's blue. Ooh, what if this is my long lost twin? Oh. Whoa. Sertologi. I was like, wait, what was her name again? What was the name?
I am unfamiliar with that name.
Huh. So Master is insufficiently famous. How should I describe him then? Have you heard of the name The Fowl?
No.
The Fowl?
No.
Still nothing? Well, how about the Visionary? Vetterfulnir then? Or Gold Rhindaughter?
No.
Ooh, that one we've heard. Rhindaughter's part of the Hexen Circle. She's Albedo's mom, right?
Ah, okay, I know that one. Daughter. Hexen Circle. Gotcha.
Oh, so you do know that name. To be honest, I also heard all of those names and titles from my master. I don't actually know them either.
So is Albedo's mom the owner of the all-consuming narwhal? Is that what I'm getting at?
I suppose you understand now, yes? My master is likely a similar sort to Rhindaughter.
Oh.
They are both pursuing some form of perfection.
They're just similar. They're not the same person.
Wait! Didn't you also mention a visionary person? Paimon didn't quite catch their name.
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient to inform you that the all-devouring narwhal used up nearly all its strength fighting you.
Okay, good.
Such roiling hydro energies will prove difficult for the planet's deep seas to digest.
Mm-hmm.
As such, the Fontaine back on the surface has most likely been thrown into chaos.
Okay.
In other words, the prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Oh no.
What?
There's a little piece of surprise. No. It's natural after all, the prophecy will surely come true. We knew this and accepted it. However...
Not to worry. Focalor has already managed to deceive the heavenly principles.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only Farina will remain, weeping on her throne.
Oh shit, well... The fuck?
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Hey! Help! Over here!
Oh, so they're just resurfacing as people. They're just reappearing. Interesting. And then all the water disappears. Oh no, that's a giant ship. Oh, it's the the Maripide. Maripede. Isn't it?
Hurry! Hey, lend a hand!
Remine! She named people close to her master. I think I got confused about the part. Yeah. She just named people that were like her master. So.
Look! The water's receding! It's a miracle!
Water's receding.
We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
I mean, it wasn't wrong. Not entirely.
Are you alright? We're saved. The prophecy was wrong.
Now my question is how does the Fatui get a hold of the Gnosis? Because we know that's what's going to happen. Get out of here. Huh.
The Soul renewed. The Suite de Rasula talks post-disaster rebuilding. I recently visited Poisson to meet with Miss Navia, spokesperson of the Suite de Rasula, and we spoke about Poisson's present and future.
Okay.
Old soil can still give birth to new bloom, Miss Navia stated. Hope is like seeing a small cookie when you're starving late at night. You just need a little of it. Skyship Winglet, lunar brain of the Fontaine Research Institute. The various disputes that have arisen on account of Mr. Edwin have suddenly become a shield over the Institute, with Jurier turning out to be a once overlooked hidden gem.
Okay.
People always call the first researcher mad, but few know what to call the second. And should that latter person achieve a miracle, they would find it all the harder to find a word with which to classify him and his team. Wow! Paimon barely recognizes the people in the reports. Are those really Jurier and Navia? They sound like real
I don't think they are coming back because they were already dissolved. You think? I mean, I could be wrong. This Archon quest made me emotional. It was a masterpiece. I know. I'm like, oh my god, my feelings. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I think that because they were dissolved in the disaster, that they are like dead. Because they have already turned into Oceanids. Whereas when the final disaster struck, they didn't turn into Oceanids. They just existed still. Yeah. Might be real big shots from the start. We just didn't meet them in that capacity.
What do you think? Pretty enthralling, huh? The Steambird's idea was pretty simple. With the disaster just having passed, we would print a free edition packed to the margins with good news to calm people down.
Nice.
The value for these big scoops lies in their inevitable follow-ups. We'll publish further reports and go into the stories behind those people. Edwin's assistant, Jurier, created a true flying ship, while Navia is leading people in the reconstruction of their home. I'm sure that these stories could draw even your well-traveled eye.
The articles do make me curious about how things will play out.
Hyman's curious too! Wait a minute. Didn't we watch everything happen from start to finish? What's there to be curious about?
And that's exactly why I'd like you to come conduct interviews with me. You're the best incubators of news, if you haven't noticed. And also, with you around, I'm sure I'll get to see that Duke.
Are you sure? Hasn't he turned you down several times already?
Oh, this time will be different. Come on! Let's head to Poisson first, and then make a trip to the fortress. There are some things you'll only know when you get there.
Okay. Alright, we're in finale. We have to talk to Charlotte, go to Poisson, did Fortress Maripide, Rome, Maritime Harbor, talk to Linny and the others, look for Nouvelette, talk to Nouvelette. Okay. I think we can do this in the next hour. One can only hope. Because all I have is about an hour.
Doing maintenance on the
missions. We already know. Oh, wait, no, I didn't think. Ow. Oh, what is this? 16 days. Fishing Association. Nope, don't care. Okay. And then what is in here? World quest, story quest, give me the rich, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Or Imp's conjecture. Oh, fishing association. Okay, we're in finale though. Alright.
Adventuring, as in business.
Let's see, where are we going? What are we doing? Where are we dropping, boys? Croissant? Let's go. Ow. Leg. Alright, let's try to do this in the next hour. Where do I go? Where I go? Get this. Oh, no. That's not the right button. Keep. Get this. Where do I go? Oh, it's not navigating. Why it's not navigating? I don't even know. Down there. Whee! Let's go! Navia!
Oh, it's you. What brings you all here?
Hey, we're just having a look around.
I'm here to update myself on how things are going here. Oh, the Fatui are here too.
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Garunt Snežević. He represented the Knave in sending us a large amount of supplies, and is helping with our work. Our residents are hard at work as well. Thanks to everyone, work is progressing nicely. We've lost a lot of people, but we're moving forward. That will have to be enough.
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of yours. I especially like that article you wrote last year about Fontaine's stray cats. But if you don't mind, could you not emphasize our role too much in your report? It's not charity we're doing here. We just happen to share the same interests as the Spina.
I get where you're coming from. I'll keep it as simple as possible. Or would you be willing to feature as friendly neighbors?
That would be fine. Thanks.
Oh, you're back too.
Lauren.
How are things?
We finished laying down the construction materials. It'll be another hour before the workers are able to go over there.
Huh? You're here too, Clarence?
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole duel business with Miss Farina. So she's here in Poisson to wait out the heat. All right. She really came here to help me out.
There's too much to consider in the reconstruction of Poisson. The Spina has need of more decision-makers. And, well, I do already happen to be connected to Mr. Callis.
Oh, wait just a moment. Do you mind me asking a few questions? You know, about how you felt before the duel, about what it was like facing down a god. There's lots of exciting material there, I bet.
Forget it. I'm sure you can find a better theme than that, Miss Charlotte.
I see you're the same as always. Couldn't you do me a favor, for Navia's sake?
Well, if we're talking about doing things for my sake, you might as well just take a few more photos of me. Or of the Traveler. It's better than wasting time persuading Chlorand, at any rate.
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let her off that easy. All right, then everyone who wants to be in the photo, gather up. And smile.
No.
How did it go? Was it a good shot? Did Paimon look cute in it?
I like how Paimon's sparkles were still moving in the picture.
Not bad. Your addition really helped the composition of the picture. All right, hang on a moment. Let me snap a few more shots. All right, that should do it. I'll be back here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
You're very quick.
Speed is of the essence when it comes to the news, and freshness is the key. Also, not to brag, but I'm pretty good at building connections. Who knows? I might eventually get that interview with you after all, Miss Clarand.
Wow, you really do have that never say die spirit. I'm impressed.
I'll hazard a guess that this is how you got that interview at the Fortress of Maripede.
You already knew she was going?
Whoa, you're well informed. Let me make a guess too. I asked Sijuin, who told Monsieur Nervillette, and he told you, right?
That's a very complete information chain.
In truth, all Monsieur Nervillette asked me was, when did the fortress become so friendly towards the media? I told him that it was best not to speak too soon. There's no guarantee that Ridsley will make a personal appearance.
You're right. I've got to treasure every moment I have with them. In which case, I'll be making a move first.
Stay safe now. And tell me if you hear anything interesting. I'll treat you to afternoon tea in exchange.
Fortress of Maripede. Let's see. We need to go... Shoot. We never got these. Alright.
Wow, guess we're here again, huh? There's a real nostalgic feeling to this place.
Ah, hello, Mr. Whale. Welcome to the stream.
Looks like you've been missing us.
Duke! Did you come all the way to the entrance to greet us?
Of course. I'm here to welcome you and our dear Miss Charlotte, whom our good head nurse recommended to me.
Wait. Oh, thank you for the resub, Mr. Whale. 11 months ago. Stuff of this much time has passed. Yeah. Nice.
It's an honor to finally meet the much-rumored Duke. Thank you for consenting to my visit to the fortress, sir.
No need to thank me. But that said, I shouldn't be the focus of your interview. I trust you recall our agreement?
Of course.
All right then, this way.
Hey, no need to be so nervous. I've already taken all the photos we need. Miss Charlotte, do these pictures really need to be published on the cover of the Steambird?
It would seem that Miss Lorvine doesn't want her face to appear beside that of Mr. Jurier,
I swear if they're gonna be like, oh my god, there's lovers, I'm gonna be sick.
Sir, please don't say things like that.
Like, they obviously do not like each other.
But it looks like dear Mr. Jurier denies it. Might this interview be very important to you, then?
No, I just... This is my first time being interviewed, and I'm very thankful to the Steambird for...
Now, I might not look it, but I actually did meet Mr. Edwin once. And I'll be honest, I enjoyed chatting with you more. You've definitely got more of that genius vibe going on. The boat that brought about a miracle, the ark that saved the people. Why, you recreated a myth back there, like an emissary of legend. Still, if I might ask, where's that flying ship now?
Real, they like each other? I don't get that vibe, though. Like, they just seem to hate each other. Like, there's nothing that says that they do like each other, because they deny it the whole time. I mean, unless there's more to this in a little bit that shows different, I'm still gonna think they hate each other.
Huh. Looks like Charlotte's trying to get herself another exclusive scoop.
I don't know.
I have to apologize, but that ship is presently in the bowels of our factory. I'm afraid it won't be easy for you to get a shot of it.
Really? Well, then in that case, could I have an interview with you to make up for that loss?
Charlotte does know how to squeeze opportunities for all they're worth.
You already know my answer, I'm afraid. Best you interview our head nurse instead. Or perhaps you'd like to take another photo of this couple of researchers?
They fight like a married couple, but married couples shouldn't fight. Like, that's baffling to me that that's like the standard, that married couples fight each other. Like, that's unhealthy. They should communicate with each other and like compromise and stuff. Like, that's part of being in a relationship, isn't it? Am I just crazy? Like, I don't see the appeal of that.
Did you really have to use the word couple?
Yeah, they really don't like each other.
Well, then 2 solo photos will
Yeah,
do.
you're right.
Is my hair messed up? Please, someone help me have a look.
Things sure are getting pretty lively here. We've seen this kind of thing before. Oh, seems like everyone's here. Would any of you like to try this new drink I came up with?
Oh no, Siegeween.
Ah, Siegeween.
Hey, Miss Charlotte. Why don't you, take some pretty photos of our head nurse? Sure. Come on, Miss Siegeween. Over this way. Let's find a brighter spot.
Sure. Do I have to smile? So, how have things been at the fortress?
Same old, as you can see. Fontaine's undergone some changes, but this place is still more or less the same.
Other than that flying ship, it got a tad too much attention, I think.
That's why I decided to let the interview go through. We should direct more public opinions toward the behind-the-scenes heroes. Am I right, Mr. Jurrier? Miss Lurvine?
You're too kind, sir. I believe that you too should have your day in the sun. Not that you would want that, which is a pity.
I'll just leave the spotlight to you two.
People are crazy of thinking it is normal is
I
just
see.
weird. Yeah.
Lots of things happened that day, huh? Anyway, regarding that Harbinger, I'm not sure you remember, but his 3 young followers are still waiting for his return.
Yeah, it just always baffles me that people are like, oh yeah, you know, especially when it's like the whole like, oh, the old ball and chain. Like, you know, I was like, if you really hate them that much, then don't marry them. Like, it just makes no sense to me. It's like, why do you gotta be mean about it? Like, it's such a boomer thought process to me. You know? Like, I've heard some guy call his wife his parole officer, and I'm just like, that is kind of rude. Like, what the hell? I don't know. That's just me, though. I don't understand concepts like that. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh. People are crazy. People are weird.
He sure did win them over, huh?
I'll tell them that there's good news and bad news. The good being that their boss seems fine, and the bad being that they must face extended sentences for abetting his escape.
Oh, especially with the world we're living in, yeah.
Oh, actually, what about you? Are things gonna change for you too?
What change can there be? The fortress will keep chugging along, and so will my duties. As to what Miss Farina's departure will mean for the nation, and if our laws and governance will be transformed, we'll leave those to the folks in the overworld.
Hey everyone, the photo shoot's done.
Good. In that case, let's call it a day here.
Thanks for your cooperation. Come on, Traveler, let's go. Till next time, everyone.
There'll be a next time?
Maybe. Who knows? I might write a story about the underwater factory next time. Until then. All right, last stop, the docks.
I know old couples that do it ironically, but actually get along really well. But as for the rest, people get stuck with bad choices. Yeah, I could see that.
I know, for work-life
I
balance,
would rather
but I
have a
think
good
this is
relationship
pushing
than
it.
having that kind of marriage. Yeah, like, I just don't see the appeal of like marrying someone that you seem to despise, you know? Like, if you're always at odds with someone, that's not a compatible mate for you. Like, and I mean, that also is hand in hand with the concept of you can still love someone and not be with them. Like, you can love and care for somebody, but not be in a relationship with them. Like, that is absolutely legitimate. like you can acknowledge that you aren't compatible is in a relationship sense.
The opportunity while
You know?
it's there.
That's me. That's just my thought process. Let me see here. Romaritime Harbor. Yep, I understand. Okay, cool. I was like, am I just talking nonsense? Do I make sense? Let's see. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh my god. All the way out here. Statue of the Seven, let's go. I thought the fight with the whale was going to be a little harder, actually. But I'm glad that it wasn't too hard. But then again, I'm also comparing it to, like, the fight that I had with, Raiden Shogun. That gave me so much problem. Kind of get it, but I would rather stick with being single. Guess that is the arrow ace in me. I mean, I feel that, though. I super feel that. I said call lift. Hello? The lift is running. Is it really just taking that long? Hello? Ah, there we go. Is it down or is it up? Let me see what we got here. Worship statue. Do we have enough? We have 6 and we need... We'll just offer all. Oh, we need 20. Damn, okay. Shit. Alright, I think it's further down? I think. Lower level, okay. Going down, down, and early around. Sugar, we're going down singing. I'll be your number one with a bullet. Load a gun, complex, tuck it and pull it. Alright, now where do we go? This way. Giggles an inner emo. Alright.
They really are here! How did you know?
Bullet Boy's nice, yeah.
Navia mentioned that she stayed in touch with Linny and the others after working together. Apparently, they've been at the docks distributing these strange pockets the whole time since.
Traveler, Paimon. Ah, and Miss Charlotte, too.
Would you like a magic pocket?
What sort of gadget is it?
It's a wondrous bag that can be used to carry many things. The water level has returned to normal, but if you see any of your things floating around, you can use this to carry them. Or you could trick a friend into doing it for you.
Trick a friend? I wonder which of my friends would fall for that.
Not us.
You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
Is this what you meant by, I'll help you make some more friends?
To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I have your contact, please?
Sure. Please, write down my address.
You sure are working hard to help Fremine socialize.
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to assist in our magic shows.
Sounds like that would suit him.
Yes, I was planning to first introduce Pear as an assistant, and later Fremine himself. In the future, I think we can leave underwater escape magic to him too.
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
I don't think that's the meaning of friend. Yeah.
Oh, it'll work out. Every journey begins with the first step. He'll become a part of our show eventually.
Lynette, could you come over? Miss Charlotte says she wants to take a picture of us.
Got it.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. She got rid of everyone the moment she realized I had something to say to you. So, how have things been, Traveler?
I'm doing alright.
Father says that you did a great deal during the latest events. She's very grateful for your contributions to Fontaine.
Okay.
That's alright. We were more than happy to help. So, what's she doing now?
She's grabbing that gnosis.
Oh, I guess you haven't heard. Well, after Lady Farina left, Father and Monsieur Neuvillette opened negotiations, during which he gave Fontaine's gnosis to her as a diplomatic gift.
God damn it! They got another gnosis, damn it! Is no one concerned about the fact that they are collecting all of the Seven's gnosises? Like, no one concerned about this at all? They have 5 now out of the 7.
A diplomatic gift? A gnosis?
Yes, I was quite surprised at first myself. But when I thought it over, there were actually a number of things going for it. It could have been done as an apology for the incident with Lord Child, or as thanks for his help in tying the all-devouring narwhal down. Furthermore, Father did also lend significant aid to Fontaine and Poisson.
That's true, but this is a gnosis we're talking about. Doesn't this seem a bit irresponsible?
I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
I would agree, but I've also heard that it seems that Monsieur Neuvillette has had a significant change of heart regarding the matter.
Okay.
So there's some reason for this that only Neuvillette knows about?
I suspect you'll have to ask him about that yourself. Ah, yes, speaking of which, I did see him strolling around the entrance to the Fortress of Meripede a while back.
We were just there.
Isn't he real busy and stuff? Paimon didn't think he'd have the time for that. But back to the topic. The gnosis was given to the knave, right? What about Child?
They say that he's returned to Snezhnaya to recover from his wounds. I hear that the recent disaster really did a number on his health.
Well, I guess I can now call him one of my war buddies. No, we don't have to do that.
When you think about it, we've had loads of run-ins with the Fatui. To think we'd be allied with them this time.
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
The knave? Yep.
Father!
Well, what do you know? Come to the docks to see how my children are doing and meet the Traveler by chance. Please do not pay my accomplishments in Fontaine too much mind. I would have done them regardless.
Are you going to take the gnosis back to Snezhnaya?
That is our duty as harbingers, yes. Don't be too preoccupied with sides. The goal of the Fatui concerns not a single place or person, but the entire world. With such a grand goal in mind, it is inevitable that we must wear many masks. Switching my masks is something I've always done.
Well, you keep to your position.
Well, that depends on many things. No one truly knows what the future holds. What good is honesty if you can't rely on it forever? As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners.
Actually, just remembered something. Please help us deliver this. Oh yeah, we still have Child's vision this whole time.
A vision? All right. I'll remember to return it. Thank you for keeping it safe for him this entire time.
And that's a wrap for me. Huh? You're...
Greetings, Miss Journalist.
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, there are diplomatic channels I'll need to report to take a photo of you.
That is correct. So forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a subject in your article. However, feel free to write as much as you'd like about our dear magicians and our upcoming rookie talent.
I will.
The sea breeze is quite pleasant. I shall continue my walk while the weather remains so agreeable. Farewell.
Farewell, Father.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence. I didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped up all my pre-scheduled interviews. Thank you all. This'll be more than enough for me to write about, I'm sure.
Don't be too nervous. Why don't you take a magic pocket before you go? Here, Traveler, Paimon, you take one too.
To move things about?
That's right. Funny. I was giving out magic pockets when we first met too. And what do you know? I'm doing the exact same thing right now. So many things have happened, but the pockets are still the pockets.
Okay.
I guess this must be life. We will all follow our own paths, and serendipity will lead you to your fated friends. All right then. We'll be handing out pockets in some other districts later, so we'll get going now. Have a good day, you two.
Well, guess we sent Charlotte off. Shall we go see how Nervalet's doing? As long as he's not so busy that he doesn't have time to chat anyway.
Alright. We gotta go. Oh shit. I gotta go all the way back to the Fortress of Mirapide, I think. Oh no, he's at the Opera Epiclese. Why did they say he was at the entrance of the Fortress of Mirapide? Oh no, wait. Because isn't the Fortress of Mirapide here? No. No, wait. Where is the Fortress of Mirapide? Confusion. Fortresses. Mount Novucine, Opera Epiclese. Where is... Oh no, the fortress is up here. So why did they say he was at the fortress? He's at the Opera Epiclese. What the fuck? I'm confused. Why would they say that? Is it just me, or do all the cool badass characters look like Ash? Maybe that just means I'm a badass. I mean... I was thinking that earlier during the narwhal fight. Yeah, they look like what was her name again? Skirk? Yeah, Skirk. Oh, yeah, we need to go behind. Anyway, behind.
The entrance to the fortress! Ooh, he really is there!
Wait, if the entrance is here, how come it's all the way north? I'm so confused. Is it like a... I don't... Because look... Oh shit, I was gonna pull up my map. Because if the entrance is here...
So, you really are here, Nervalet? Paimon didn't think you were going to have free time this hour of the day.
Oh.
Really? Oh, I suppose you must have met Mr. Linney. He took the time to greet me earlier when he passed this way. In any case, you came at a good time. I was just considering reaching out to you to set up a meeting, so I may explain some things that I haven't had the time to before.
Okay.
Aw, Paimon's glad that you remembered. Thank you for keeping us on your mind, what with you being busy and all. Alright, let's have it then. How was Fontaine actually saved? The whole business is still quite the mystery to us.
It is strange how words can often leave a bitter taste in the mouth when it finally comes time to say them out loud.
As I softly foretell you the truth concerning what he saw that day. Yeah, okay. Look large to see the heavenly principles and use Verina's endless performance to save Fontaine.
Whoa. So that's what happened?
I only saw Verina's part myself.
Focalord destroyed the divine throne of the Hydro Archon and restored your power to you, transforming you into a fully fledged elemental dragon sovereign. But Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did to save the Fontanians from dissolving.
For me, the authority of the ancient dragons refers to absolute control over the hydro element.
Mm-hmm.
Fontanians were incomplete humans born of Egeria's use of the power of the primordial sea, with constitutions similar to that of mimics. But so long as those primordial energies remain within them, I could use the ancient dragon's authority to grant them true blood, after the fashion in which life was first brought into being on this planet. In other words, when I gave my verdict, Fontanians became true humans, and thus would naturally no longer be dissolved by water from the primordial sea.
Focalor must have counted on you to make that decision as well. Your verdict was the key to making the prophecy appear to have come true while saving everyone.
I'd say that it was at that moment that the Fontanians were finally truly born.
Yeah, and in a manner of speaking, Focalor finally managed to fulfill the original Hydro Archon's wish to turn Oceanids into real people too.
I'm tired. Oh my god. We're almost done here though.
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask.
Oh god, here we go.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Oh, okay. Alright. How about the initial verdict that was passed on child?
I have investigated his case along many avenues, and I have learned that he once fell into an unknown chasm when he was young. There, by chance, he awakened the all-devouring narwhal.
Okay, yeah, he did fall into the chasm, yeah.
But whether it be by sentiment or reason, that should not have been enough to consider him the root cause of the disaster. At most, he would have had tangential liability.
Oh, I see. I see why it considered him guilty. It's because the verdict was he responsible for the people dissolving? Which he had a hand in it. I get it now.
As for the judgment passed by the Oratrice during the trial, whether it was due to that liability by association or Focalor deliberately using him to buy time for us on the assumption that he would be able to hold the creature off, I cannot say.
Guess Focalor had Fontanians in mind the whole time. In the end, it was thanks to her that they finally became real humans. Hang on a second. Paimon suddenly got another question.
Oh, what do you have, Paimon?
Back when Fontanians hadn't yet become real humans, were the children they had also transformed Oceanids?
Life has always flowed like water. Do you recall how Fontanians would often come to the Fountain of Lucine to pray for children?
Yeah, Lynette said the fountain is where all the waters in Fontaine converge.
In truth, even those couples did not know that such prayers were no mere custom, but instead a form of ritual. Those Oceanids who were blessed within the spring water would later descend as new humans in the coming months.
Paimon sorta gets it now. Either way, seems like this ritual won't be of any further use, but it'll probably live on as a local custom.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Oh, Fontane's future.
Yeah, about that. Risley said Farina has already left. What's that all about?
Where did Farina go?
Ah, Lady Farina. The people are only aware that her death sentence has not been carried out. She abdicated the post of Hydro Archon and left affairs related to that title to me, before leaving the Opera House.
She abdicated the post. Oh, renounce one's throne. Okay, I had to look it up. I was like, what does that mean?
I related Focalor's words to her faithfully and completely. After hearing them, she seemed neither saddened nor comforted. She simply said that she was tired and needed to rest.
That's fair.
Having said that, she then packed her things and moved out of the Opera House, not unlike how an ordinary person might.
But she's still got a place to stay, right?
You need not worry. I will make arrangements to ensure that she will not want for food, clothing, board, or travel. In truth, I am somewhat happy for her. The wear and tear on her spirit will, of course, take time to heal. But now that she no longer has to play the role of Focalor the Hydro Archon, she can finally lay down her burdens and lead a normal life.
Is there a chance that they will cross paths later on? Oh, possibly.
What about you then? What are your plans now that you've regained your full powers as the Hydro Dragon?
After Focalor passed on, the Oratrice also ceased to function.
Okay.
This matter will directly affect our trials. After much careful consideration, I've decided to take over its role in our courts. From now on, I shall hear cases and pass verdicts by myself.
Looks like you're still considering stuff from from the perspective of the Udex, huh?
Kind of.
As an elemental dragon, there are indeed many things that I must do. But this power and this duty, in a manner of speaking, you could say that both were granted to me. As such, before I attend to my other responsibilities, I must first and foremost continue to serve Fontaine as its highest judge. The duty of the Hydro Sovereign and the duty of the Udex shall coexist within my person. Additionally, the Hydro Archon's departure has brought about another problem, which is that the Opera House shall no longer produce indemnitium.
That's true. That power was derived from the people's faith in the Hydro Archon, wasn't it? Wait, but the various mechs and machines in the city are all still okay. Where are they getting their energy from?
As I am now, I have full command over New Musia, and it can serve as a complete substitute. Another reason why I cannot quite leave Fontaine immediately.
Wow. This ancient dragon's authority stuff is really quite useful, huh?
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Fontaine's Gnosis.
Oh, that's right! They say you've given it to the knave as a diplomatic gift or something!
Leaving aside their intentionality, the two Fatui Harbingers have indeed done much for us during this crisis. Their sole remaining goal in Fontaine, at least at this point, would seem to be the Gnosis. The Oratrice has ceased to function. The Hydro Archon's divine throne is now no more, and I do not need the Gnosis's power. As such, it has lost all meaning for Fontaine. If the Fatui have impure designs, then we might as well accede to their request now, and avoid unnecessary conflict.
What complicated considerations! Paimon thought you were just giving it to them out of gratitude to the knave and as an apology to Child.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
But the next stop on my journey.
You will soon be heading to Natlan, I presume.
Natlan. Oh, is that the... Is it ice? That cryo? Wait.
I'm afraid that I have little talent as a travel guide, so all I can do is tell you what I know about that land. As far as I'm aware, Natlan can be said to be a nation of dragons.
Nation of dragons, okay.
A nation of dragons? You mean like you?
No, I suspect that I would not find myself welcome there.
Okay.
Unlike ancient dragons such as myself, the dragons of Natlan have undergone long years of development and evolution. Large numbers of them have entered a form of coexistence with humanity.
Okay.
Natlan is also the nation of war.
Oh.
War ravages those lands like an undying flame. There is one other piece of information I got incidentally from my negotiations with the
Naya
knave
ice?
that I believe may be useful to you.
And Natlan is pyro. Since you said like flames. I think I might have gotten it backwards.
The harbinger known as the Captain has thrown his hat into the endless ring of war.
The Captain. Sounds like a real tough customer. Seriously, everywhere you look, there's a Fatui Harbinger doing their thing.
I suggest that you fully prepare yourself before going to Natlan. In the meantime, Fontaine's doors will always be open to you. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Hold on. Seven regions of that. Oh, it's the pyro. Pyro, yeah, okay. Because then Snezhnaya would be the last one. Which makes sense because that's where all of the Fatui stuff is happening. So obviously they would hold that one for last. And that's the nation of Cryo. So Farina is gone. She packed her shit and left. She was like, the people, I guess because the people kind of want her dead, sort of. Not really, kind of. Because she's got a death sentence on her from what the people understand. And it hasn't been carried out. So she's just kind of like, I'm gonna go take a rest. She's been tired. Accidentally exited out of Twitch and had to log back in. Oh no, I'm sorry for that. I have no more questions.
Hang on a sec. Paimon's still got a question about the Gnosis.
Okay, well, Paimon.
When we spoke to Linny earlier, he mentioned that your attitude towards giving away the Gnosis had clearly changed. We guessed that there might be some reason for it that only you were aware of.
No wonder the House of the Hearth is the Fatui's intelligence division. They are certainly sharp. So regarding this specific issue, I was just getting ready to share something with you.
What is it?
In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after sending you two back to the surface. It went something like this.
Wait to see Skirk again. Farina, she is basically a fugitive. Yeah, at this point, yeah. Because she was deemed guilty with a death sentence in Fontaine.
We're going to head topside to see what's going on. You hurry over soon as well, alright, Nervalet?
So she's technically wanted dead in Fontaine. Of course she packed her shit and left. After 500 years on the job, think they deserve time off to sleep late and be as lazy as fuck. Yeah, pretty much. That also is the other part of it, is that she's tired. She deserves a vacation. But also she's kind of wanted dead in Fontaine at this point. She kind of deceived all of Fontaine for 500 years that she was the Hydro Archon. Okay. Goodbye.
What next?
The all-devouring narwhal isn't here, so I'm no longer getting any interference. I can finally catch the scent of your power, what it's made of. It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons, but with something very similar to a god's curse mixed in. It's quite a novel blend. I'm sure I've encountered something like this before. What was it again?
I do not know what you speak of.
Ah, of course. How could I forget? You should have the remains of the third Descender on your person, yes?
Third Descender? Wait. We remember Descenders from, was that the stuff that we were talking about with Nahida? That we were looking for the Descenders? There were the people that weren't from Teyvat. They were the travelers and stuff like that. And that our sibling is was a Descender? I can't remember if he was a Descender or not. Okay.
Remains? I've never heard of any such thing.
Sumura, yes. Oh, yeah.
Huh. According to your parlance, I believe it may be called a gnosis.
Wait, how many Descenders were there? Was there 7 Descenders? No, there was like 13 or something like that. Descenders Genshin? Outlanders do not retreat from the world of Teyvat, come to live within it. No, we're Descender. I don't know if I'm spoiling myself with this. But our sibling was not, I think, was what it was. Okay. I'll read this later. Okay.
Well, that much is true. After Focalor's divinity faded, she handed her gnosis to me. But I fear I have never heard of it described in the manner that you just did.
I've been training with my master, the Foul, ever since I was young, and I have never returned to the surface since. So most of the information I possess, I got from him. It is only natural for those who are greater than humanity to possess a different sort of common sense, which is why there are so many problems in our attempts to communicate with humans. Regardless, you should probably get rid of objects of misfortune to prevent any disasters from befalling you. To live in itself is a blessing. But once a person dies, the bonds he once had with this world shall all turn to curses.
What do you mean by that?
No need to fret. These are just my personal thoughts, and my reason for no longer wishing to return to the surface.
Sibling was not one of them. We are one. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I was like, we're a Descender because we're not from this world. But for some reason, our sibling was not a Descender. Yeah. That was interesting because they're our twin. So why wouldn't they be a descender? Like what? Or why are they not one? Like what? Yeah.
This third descender you refer to, who are they? And when did they die?
Master never mentioned them to me. Perhaps it just wasn't that important for me to know. If you're interested, though, I could ask him. I'll be sure to pass the answer on to you next time.
Next time? You believe we will meet again?
I do. Wait. I have a disciple of my own, don't I? He can be the messenger then.
Fair enough. Why indeed is that another mystery
That's
to us?
what
Yeah.
she told me.
That's what I'm wondering.
Whether it would prove useful or not, I wanted to pass that information on to you.
Oh shit. Clicked out of
The
Genshin.
remains of the third descender? So that's what the no-sees actually are. Paimon just thought they looked like chess pieces. How could they be a person's remains?
All the same, assuming that there was no misunderstanding or special metaphor at play, that is what she meant to say.
And she said that it would bring misfortune and that you should check it, which is why you gave it to the Fatui.
If she speaks the truth, then I would simply be putting Fontaine at unnecessary risk by keeping it here.
Descender. She mentioned one of them. I am the fourth descender. For me, this information means two things. What is this two things? One, that the Gnosis are related to descenders, and two, that the one who came before me has already died.
I had guessed that you might already be familiar with this concept, but I did not expect you to be one of them. That means that the Gnosis, which are exceedingly element compatible and can even enhance elemental abilities, do indeed come from the third descender.
Okay.
I wonder, does your body also possess similar properties?
Like being able to use elemental powers without a vision. That does sort of count as special compatibility, right?
Yeah.
No, let's not think about this stuff right now. It just feels creepy. Comparing the Traveler to the dead third descender and all.
Don't worry, I won't die so easily.
That's what you say, but this topic still feels like bad luck. Once Child recovers, let's get some more answers out of him. Or go look for his master and get the answers that way.
I too believe it unwise to make too many blind guesses when information is lacking. The same is true of being at court.
All right. Whatever the case, it seems like the crisis here in Fontaine's over for now.
Yes. All of Focalor's efforts were for this moment as well.
But she sacrificed herself in the end as a god, and she suffered through all those years as a human. Was that really what she wanted?
I suppose that would be the mystery of a god's will.
You understand the will of God?
I suspect not. But once in a while I too would guess that if wishes were like the clouds in the sky, they will one day return to the earth as raindrops. Life flows like water, and rain is the final answer. The water levels may sometimes tilt one way or another, but the rain falls fairly upon all. And what ultimately is the difference between the rains that fall upon all of us?
Oh, we did it! We did it! We finished it! Ooh, 30 Primo Gems, let's go. Yay! We did it! Let's talk to Nivola again. What does he say?
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Oh, never mind.
I suggest that you fully prepare yourself before
Okay,
going.
yeah, we know that. Okay. So, in that case... that's the fishing. These are commissions. Game of the Rich. Talk to Darcy. Strong Business District. And then enter... oh, this is Ascension Quest, which I don't want to do. And then we still have story quests that we can unlock. We can do the quests. We can do it. Once you do the third, we'll have enough to... No? Wait. Yeah, we'll have enough to get 3. Once we get the other 4, we'll have 3 of them, and we can unlock all 3 of them. We can do all of these quests. I really want to do Farina's. I want to know what the heck is going on with her. Oh yeah. In that case...
Work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Let's see here. Guide. Masque of Filthy. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Where do we want to end up? Let me go to Fontaine. Come here. GG, and we all somehow stayed awake, right? It's not even my bedtime yet. It's almost 6 a.m. for me. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we'll hang out here. Let's see if we can do... Oh, some wishes. Achievements? Okay. Okay, I have 499 achievements complete. Okay, let's see if we can do some wishes. See if we can maybe get Farina. We knew a few wishes. Like 3, I think? 3 or 4? Alright. I'm glad you enjoyed the story. I did! Oh my god, it was so good. Alright, let's see. Nope. Blue. Okay, there we go. Oh, we can only do 2 wishes. Damn. Damn. Alright. Did we get more of these? No, we didn't. No, we don't have more of these. Nope. Nope. What is this? Oh, 1,000. What? Oh, 1,000 Prima Gems? Jesus Christ. I bet look at my pulls. Yeah, same here. I mean, I do when I'm pulling on stream. When I pull off stream, I'm really lucky. So maybe I should have just pulled off stream. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Well, we did not get Farina. Wait, how much longer do we have to get Farina? 3 days. 3 or 4 days. Okay. Oh my god. Anyway. It's interesting showing the references to the Bible and Atlantis were pretty clear, Bert. Yeah. Shush you! Don't join our quest. None of that. Go away. Confirm. We will leave. I'm not getting her. I want her. She's so pretty. Quit. And then we go to just chatting. T6 in every 50-50 loss. Oh, I'm so sorry. I cry. I'm just gonna save them. I'm gonna pull for the characters that I want. Fair enough. I mean, that's... You do as you do. Let me pull up the follow list. Let me see who's on. Now we could probably raid somebody who's doing Genshin because now that we've finished it, we don't have to worry about spoilers. But the real question is anybody playing Genshin on my list? Gosh, there's a lot of people on right now. A lot of people are playing Lethal Company. Let's see. Okay. Got to admit. And I want you. Oh my god. It's a fun character to use, really. But I admit, gacha games aren't for me, but both Genshin and Honkai plots and music do go pretty hard. Man, that music for that boss fight went so hard. I need to go find that. I need to go find that right now. Oh, goodness gracious. That music was so good. I need to figure out what it's called. Let's see. Let me browse. Let me perceive. VTuber. Let's see. Anybody playing Genshin that is English and is and is a VTuber. I'm gonna wait until Navia gracefully enters our lives. Lethal Company is really becoming a popular game at the moment. Yeah, Slimy and I are gonna play it on Wednesday, so that'll be exciting. We're gonna play Lethal Company on Wednesday. Gonna play funny SCP game. It's not even SCP, but it feels like it. I also had a track or two. I still need to hunt down. Yeah, the music in the Honkai goes fucking hard. I'm just like, damn, okay. Jeez. Let me see. What are you? There's me. Oh, this one's cute. Let me see what the ones that I picked just now. Let me see. Looks like this one's finishing up the Archon quest. They've been going for 10 hours. Even though their model looks super cute, I'm gonna not raid them because I think they'll probably be ending soon. This person's been going for 3 hours. I can't tell where they are in the story, though. Oh, I think she's doing Farina's story quest, because this involves Farina. But I don't recognize any of the scene that's happening. Let me back out of this really quick. Oh, here's one. Let's see. She has been going for 5 hours, and looks like she's just grinding. Is she English? Yeah, she's English. Okay. Let me do this one then. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're gonna raid Shizu-chan. The company with 6 people is chaos. Oh my god, I can only imagine. You're gonna watch during my birthday vacation. Yeah! I'm doing a quest. Fair enough. Alright, we're gonna raid Shizu-chan. Super cute model. Looks like they're grinding. Just kind of hanging out. So let me do a raid. Shizu-chan. I forgot what the quest name was. Oh, I do that all the time. I forget what the quest name is and I have to, like, figure it out. Have a good night. I'll see you either tomorrow night or Sunday. Yeah, I'll be... My next stream is... Oh, let me do the raid. My next stream is tomorrow night. I'll be doing a rigging stream. Tomorrow night. And, yeah, and then I'll also be doing the reading stream on Sunday. I don't know what we'll be reading, but we're reading something. But yeah, here is the raid message if you're subbed. Here is the raid message if you're not subbed. Or you can use any emotes that you want. It's up to you. You can emote to your heart's content. I don't mind. And yeah, I will be here after my shift. Last shift before vacation, wisdom teaser. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, do what you gotta do. No worries. Anyway, yeah, I will see you all later. Be good to yourselves. Get some water, eat some food, take your meds, get some rest. And yeah, generally take care of yourself, because you can't take care of others until you take care of yourself first. And also because mommy says so. Good night, everybody. Good night.